taka igam haksa igen the nawa pata ikinuk so nang mo hi ji kha heu tu te a political leadership hita heo official level implementation hi tu te hita heo a hoi ba na a poi mo en so kia ya hoi pan pi na ana dong tu te beneficiary ji te kha a poi mo ka me ji khom ba kha awareness campaign is a thing kum tampi a ke sanga he program zani khale ka ge na me zo ka ma hong am to da na kha political leadership heu tu te na igam ma mo hi imile sa te ma mo hi che the je ko na political will ichi gama je de sa na tak tak le ina he program kha hong tiang so a hi ya chief minister kulal than hol be dan ngel in su sei he program hi phát hiện phần tỷ program này phát hiện để làm program này mỗi xe cái na cái hệ lộ trình chú cái bảo vệ đi à cái hệ lộ trình lồng chú cái program này phát phê lên chú ấy kia cái mình sẽ cái đồ à mình sẽ cái chú Giêsu Christ này chỉ tận này na again sẽ cả mỗi xe cái na awareness is called commitment is called tum na tak tak dei na tak tak lung sim ko na ele hi atu le em se le hi si ka ka ge lo da ko se na tu a eno pi program mi zo ka ma a ke za da na hi a hi hoi lo hi ma a hi di da na sang lo chu a sum tiek sa khong le su sa ke di chi khong akhena pheisu song kul ta nang ding khom le kha dise mu te ake patu ina bong ful di ina abong adon pe kha agowa police na hanu kus bang khopa e chi tak tak na conviction te la te ko bang hi pai ni ade koi ka sa bây giờ cái na ai hiện đại thế ông đại thế ít thế à lộ trình này cái lộ trình văn tua estimate đồ đà na chú സർക്കാർ scheme him a project hi za 100% success is hi sale a hi khadia kuchi hi le estimate ki đồ đà na chú za som sa ki khong sa lộ trình bi thì cái đồ mua chỉ là làm việc là tôi là thì lên lên chỉ khác tôi đi cái kiện ai hi so that program is it saying that publicity is here mà advertisement is it không bằng đi khen khách hàng là xem mà bao quả ai hiểu đâu đi không pamphlet brochure mọi tất cả cái bộ này là chế cái là sẽ có hi gì là hiện hôm nay ông sẽ cả le tôi nói cái này hay publication thật nó tội thế á thế sao này hi beneficiary chỉ thế tuam khen thế sẽ cùng quan là bộ chỉ có khen thế sang cái gì bộ chỉ có khen thế tuam sẽ là hi ya tailoring si hi ma beauty salon si hi ma na he khong ka amingo to alimla ko to ada semna ta ni na bp mu the dia circulation ngam ko pina station ta ni abo chi khom ma le kha to ni na ge lo ta thil om banga ge thil hi lo na pi khi bằng cái không mà lấy ông sản xuất cái đó cái sự bằng khi ai gầm thì ai mà nó thuộc không mà lấy cái tệ đi hình chứ cho nên cái bằng khác lung sinh tinh tức là lột sinh cùng là lung sinh tinh tức là thiêu hủy để là nuôi khá thế hi in quan tình quan tiệp tiếng nào khăn với khăn chỉ sản bao gần khai ghé ná với đôi khăn khắp bằng bằng hiếm á đóng lên nắng cái hiếm á TV lên nắng cái hiếm á có sẽ máy khi được đó thì hắc sản là in đây liệt ta cái son na con bạc tin tung ta cái hi chỉ thế à với khá chỉ lộc sự tụi mà hi chia với hi thì nó ít tắc thì chúng ta cái hi chỉ không vào lên thôi đó thì cái thắc đó là cái này tắc tiêm đấy cũng tâm lộc cái à bây giờ cái hi người ta là sống đi cái tụi bạn
มันพัฒนาคนเรียนสักผู้เฮาคุมเฮาเจ้าตัวกี่บาททุยเกียนะตัวน่าบ้านไหนไปตัวนอนดีนะ LFS เตะอากิสักคนละบ้างบางองค์สังเกตนำมาสินตาย
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here from the Lalkui Twai Foundation School, Bungmual. We were quite under the heat, the sun, rain, and a brushwork of greenish to symbolize green, which we have been longing for, and we have been asking for it. Blue, under the blue sky, where we'll have very peaceful coexistence of both man and green vegetation, of which when the children and the teachers turn their back, you can see just a point of some green dotted somewhere on the back that we still have, or we have only a very little or little green everywhere in a very small number. So we are supposed to sing a song presenting you all green, the theme song supposed to be, but due to lack of time and technical reasons, we couldn't sing it out for you, but we definitely sing along with the track to be played. Here we go, the stage is yours. Thank you.
Saving our water, land and air.
pa thu na pilag dhon gena mitai tak dhon ko siakin ki pa thu dhon gena he tuna abana
announcement hakun bolzol dia. Then say another refreshment of the team. We will open the floor for the audience to take part in an interactive discussion. Maika, please kindly note this. Right now, after the beautiful message from LFS, we will like to invite Team Sikkim for your talk on ecotourism. Ecotourism, Team Sikkim, stage is yours.
Good morning, everyone. Once again, we are back, but this time we won't take much time. Our idea was to give you as much information what we have to the people of Manipur in general and Chorchanpur in very much specific. Our state is one of the pioneer states, Sikkim. Sikkim state is one of the pioneer states in this kind of green activities, and we have a lot of scheme. And because of that, it has been ranked as one of the in the environment sustainability index. It is ranked at the top. So I'll talk about some of the major initiatives. Though we have lots of activities, but I cannot, deliver in this 10-15 minutes all those things. So what measure that I can share with you, I'll be taking up all those things. Besides the normal forestry activities, these are some of the activities. So before we go in detail, I will just like to give you a highlight about the Sikkim. A little bit of description about Sikkim. Yesterday I have also just talk about this thing also. So our present Chief Minister, Sri Pawan Kumar Chambling, he has been honored as the greenest Chief Minister of India by the Delhi Based Center for Science and Environment in 1999. So this is one of our biggest achievements. Sikkim get merged to the mainland of India in 1975, and it has only 4 districts. The capital district is Gangtok, is the capital, and though it's a very small area, very small compared to Manipur, but almost 82% of the area is in the forest. And now we have a lot of mountains and a peak. Of which Mount Kanchenjunga is one of the important. And there are approximately 88 mountains and a peak in Sikkim, and around 84 glaciers. And glacier is one of the attractions going for tourists. In Sikkim, there are 7 wildlife sanctuaries, 1 national park, and 1 biosphere reserve. All these protected areas, the tune of the occupancy in the state is around 30.77%, which is very high, the highest in the country. We, for implementation of these activities, the green activities in Sikkim and the protection of the forest and the wildlife and environment, under the Sikkim Forest Department, we have 161 joint forest management committees that works together with us, and 61 eco-development committees. So altogether, 221 groups, committees are working with us hand in hand together. So here, this is just to show you how much area is occupied by the protected areas. You can see we have around 534 lakes. These lakes are almost all of them are considered as a sacred lake, and we protect them. This is one of the big things that I should say Sikkim should be proud of. 2 important rivers are flowing in Sikkim. One is Tista and another is Rangi. And Sikkim is border to 3 countries. Tibet of China, Nepal and Bhutan. And 3 major communities that are living in Sikkim are Lepcha, Bhutia and Nepali. And in 2012, it was recorded that around 6 lakhs of tourists came to Sikkim for a visit, of which it was 0.26, around 3.3 lakhs were of foreigners who have visited Sikkim. And South Sikkim, the name of the district are also as per the East, West, North, South. East Sikkim, West Sikkim, North Sikkim and South Sikkim. This is the name of the district. Taken up and taken place in Sikkim. So here, this is the diversity of Sikkim. But here the most important thing is that we have 36 species of local species. This I want to highlight, this is one of the highest. And orchid 5.5. Though Manipur is also known for the variety and diversity of orchids, but Sikkim is no less behind. And around 29 species of bamboos are available in Sikkim. And of the fauna animal, you see butterfly diversity, 690 species is recorded in this small area. The forests available in Sikkim. So under the forest department, we have 9 important working sector or section. Territorial wildlife, social forestry, non-timber forest product, then project that is JICA assisted Sikkim biodiversity conservation forest management project, then forest conservation cell, utilization section, environment soil conservation section, and working plan section. These are the 9 important working sections under the forest department. And we have 5 important boards like State Medicine Plan Board, State Pollution Control Board, State Biodiversity Board, State Wildlife Advisory Board, and State Land Use and Environment Board. So now I will talk about all those green initiatives that has been taking place in Sikkim. In 1995, through the intervention of the government, this year was declared as a Harit Kranti year, where the government proposed the people to come forward, join in hand with the forest department and the government, and do plantation. Measures that was taken to amend so that the act could have been made more stringent for more protection. In 1996-97, the state industry policy, 1996, under the government of Sikkim, incentive was given for eco-friendly, pollution-free green industries. Then the most important thing is this banning of plastic bags and polythenes through legislation in the year 1996. And now no plastic, you cannot use, you will not find any kind of plastic in Sikkim, plastic bag or any other thing, though bottles and all other things you will find. 1998, a very major step was taken to control grazing in the reserve forest of Sikkim, and through legislation, the cattle grazing was banned in the forest of Sikkim, and the cattle shed were removed. In the same year, the Noida-based NGO Inscription, this NGO ranked Sikkim the highest in forest protection index. And the photo of our Chief Minister also came out in that magazine, Down to Earth magazine here. This is the Down to Earth magazine, and here the photo of our Chief Minister came out as the pioneer state in amelioration of the environment. Then awards like Rajya Van Samrakshan Evam Paryavaran was instituted. This award is given to the citizen of Sikkim who have contributed the most in this plantation and other greenery activities, like maybe this collection of the waste and other activities. Then Sikkim Forest Compounding Office Rule 1998 was framed, and this rule actually, the purpose of framing this rule was to minimize the offences and solve the offences as early as possible. And in this year, the Joint Forest Management Committee and the Eco Development Management Committee was constituted through legislation to assist Forest Department in the working. Yesterday, D4 Chorchampur was talking about plantation of the trees in the burden death or something like that. This kind of scheme is there in Sikkim. And actually, this is true of India also. This 21 concept. We actually in Sikkim we identify an area under the forest department, and when someone dies, the member of the family can come and plant in memory of that person. So this is existing, and this is one of the activities that general people practice in Sikkim. Then Sikkim Transit of Timber and Other Forest Product Rule was framed just to curb this timber extraction and illegal transportation of timber from the state. Sir was also talking about the land use policy. I should say Sikkim is one of the pioneer states in the land use policy. The Forest Department has formulated the State Forest Environment and Land Use Policy 2000, India 2000. And this policy is a holistic, you can say, it's a holistic approach of the land, how to use a land. And the idea was to go together with the development and the conservation. So under this, the different aspects like ecotourism was involved, then the forestry was involved, agriculture was involved, the animal husbandry was involved, and other activities were involved. And certain suggestion was given like how to emulate the environment, like using the mechanical measures, using the ecological measures. So certain things are given, and it is a very broad objective, and we are following as per the policies. Then, since Sikkim, one of the major community in Sikkim is a Bhutia community, so they have a tradition of lopping this dubi tree for some puja and other activities. So the tree actually faced a lot of this kind of lopping in Sikkim. So in order to curb all those things, the government has again formulated a policy where the lopping of tree was banned, and because of which now the tree are growing without any such kind of deterioration. So this is kind of thing. But though extraction, cutting of the leaves for puja is allowed, but in very minimal cases, under with the permission of the forest officer. Then Sikkim Forest Cattle Trespass Rule 2000 was framed to control grazing. And in this year itself, the Eco Club and the Green Fund Institute area, the Eco Club which I have spoken yesterday, was instituted in this year, and almost all the school of the under the government of Sikkim were in this school the Eco Club was formed, and they were included in this Eco Club family. In the year 2001 and 2002, sacred peaks, caves, rock, lakes, and hot spring they were notified, and the scaling of the mountains and the peaks, including Mount Kanchenjunga, was banned. Then many state biodiversity parks and gardens were also established in this year, of which one important was in Tendom, South Sikkim. The environmental education was made compulsory. The Supreme Court judgment came in 2005 where the environmental education was compulsory, but Sikkim was ahead. In 2001 itself, the government has made the environmental education compulsory in Sikkim. Then under the panchayat also there was a herbal garden that was created in the year 2000. So every panchayat maintained this kind of garden. Then I should say that Sikkim is one of the only state in India. I think this is the only state where completely the farming is completely organic, 100% organic. We don't use any chemical, no pesticides, nothing. So it's a 100% organic state. And in this year, the chemical fertilizers, pesticides, everything was banned. And from this year, the organic cultivation started in Sikkim. Then our State Medicine Plant Board was also headed by the Chief Minister, and that was formed in this year. Then some other rules was also framed. In Sikkim, 11 areas has been identified as the important birding area, and this has been also been notified and recognized by the government. And Sikkim is the only state where such kind of thing has been recognized and notified by the government, the important bird watching areas. The Sikkim State Biodiversity Board was constituted in 2003, and the State Biodiversity Strategy and Action Plan was prepared. The Green Indicator is a report that was published in 2004 by a Noida-based group. They declared Sikkim to have the highest forest protection index. And the project for the treatment of the landslide and erosion, because the hills in Sikkim are not stable, so constant landslide and erosion will take place. So just to protect all these things, the project was launched in the year 2004. This is the text that yesterday we were talking about, the environment says. This is the notification that through this notification, 1% of every non-biodegradable materials purchase or the procurement of any such kind of thing, 1% is charged as a tax, and this is used for some environmental activities, amelioration of all those things. And State Green Mission was launched in the year 2006 with the objective of raising avenue plantations, there's a roadside plantations, and a beautification of all those backend and wasteland through voluntary involvement of the public. And e-governments, in order to strengthen e-government, the NBCL, who is a pioneer in this Green School program, it was established in the year 2006. And many foreigners and many Indians come to Sikkim for trekking. So in order to regulate all those trekking, a trekking rule was framed in the year 2006. And for the conservation of the wetland program, 6 wetland complexes, 6 wetlands in Sikkim were included in the National Wetland Conservation Program. The State Environment Agency was constituted in this year, and for the purpose of coordination and implementation of the activities like awareness program and other plantation activities in the state. And the felling of trees in the private holdings, actually it is allowed in Sikkim, provided they seek permission from the Forest Department. So such rule was also framed in the year 2006. And it is mandatory that all the private landholders who are having forests in their land should come and seek permission for felling trees. And generally 4 trees are allowed for every year for felling, for using for their domestic use. Then Sikkim is the first step to constitute State Council for Climate Change. And this council they carry out the study on glaciers and high altitude alpine ecosystem. And in this year, MG Mark, which is the main bazaar, main mark in Gangtok, it was declared as a speed-free zone. So no speeding in this MG Mark. Surprisingly, I should say, and it's an honor that our Chief Minister was invited for the Governor Global Climate Summit at California by the most popular, Arnon, which we know Arnon, the California Governor. So our Chief Minister went there to attend that summit. And the Center for Development Finance at the Institute for Financial Management and Research, they ranked Sikkim as the first in natural resource management. This is in the year 2008 in their report. And the first in the performance in land use, and second best state in overall environmental sustainability index. And Sikkim hosts International Flower Festival. This was in 2008. And such small flower festival are hosted in Sikkim every year also. Then State of Environment Report, the first of its kind, is prepared and published in the state. Then the state was also awarded Rashtriya Nirmal Gram Puraskar for being the state with 100% sanitation. Sikkim state has achieved the target of 100% sanitation. So for that, the state was awarded this national award. In this year, the Eco-Tourism Directorate was also formulated under the Department of Forest. And one very interesting program that is a Hamravan program, is our forest program, was launched for spreading awareness. It's a kind of it is an extension education type of program where Krishi Vigyan also they have extension work. So this kind of program was also launched where forest officer talk in the media, and any kind of problem like how to raise a plant, what are the problems that you are facing, what are diseases, how to manage all those things. This kind of information was given through this program, and this was the responsibility of spreading this message was taken by the local cable, and this is still continuing at present also. Then the Sustainable Forest Management Cell it opened under the Department of Forest in this year for formulating the practical methods. I'm emphasizing it's a practical methods, guidance and strategy, how we should approach toward the management of the natural resources like forest and other things. So this was formulated the cell. In 2009, the state was again it was ranked highest in reducing pressure on environment and state response to maintain the environment. Our Chief Minister has come up with a very important program in the state, which we call 10-minute to work. In this program, in this 10 minutes, actually the time will be fixed and it will be announced throughout the state. And in that 10 minutes, how much seedling we can plant, we department, the public, the student, NGO, all the organization in the Sikkim, how much selling we can plan, we plan in this 10 minutes and is recorded here. So this program is also there in Sikkim. And every one of us observe this program. And every year is observed on the 25th of June. And the Green School program was launched in this year. Then International Rhododendron Festival was launched. This festival actually it goes throughout the year only. It keeps on in the 4 districts. This festival is celebrated in the 4 districts in this year. So they will divide for the first 2-3 months in which district this festival will be celebrated. Then it will follow to another district and it continue and the festival end and the cycle is 1 year. So this festival is celebrated in Sikkim yearly. And launching of the environment-friendly eco highway, which we call Green Road. It was in year 2010. And our remote sensing and GIS lab is one of the best, and it was created in this year. Then the Secret Group of Sikkim, along with its base station, were documented. And in this year, one of the important projects under the Forest Department, there is Sikkim Biodiversity Conservation and Forest Management Project. This was which is functioning under the Forest Department, was formulated in this year. The project was formulated, and the fund which the project get for running or implementing the activities is from the Japan. This is from JICA. And Manipur government also has one small project, I think, in sericulture. The most important component for this project is biodiversity, the joint forest management, and ecotourism. In the year 2011, the critical wildlife habitats were identified in the 7 sanctuaries and 1 national park for protection and propagation of the wildlife around the protected areas. Those years for the inclusion of the wetlands, 3 wetlands in this one, Ramsar list of the wetlands of international importance was also prepared in this year and it was submitted. And the proposal for the inclusion of the Kanchenjunga Biosphere Reserve in the UNESCO Biosphere Reserve list was also started in this year, 2011. This is the policy that has been formulated by the Sikkim government for proper implementations of ecotourism in the state. It was launched in the year, the preparation started in 2011 and was launched in the year 2012. And the draft proposal was also prepared for inclusion or inscription of the Kanchenjunga National Park in the World Heritage Site list. One of the important programs that we also celebrate every year from 15th to 30th June is a Paryavarana Mahotsav. And in this program, the Forest Department opened up a stall wherever possible so that the seedlings can be distributed to the public. Seedlings are distributed free of cost. The department opened up stall everywhere, wherever possible. The public come, they take the seedlings and they plant during these 15 to 30 years. And the number of seedlings are recorded. This is the index that I was talking about. And here you can see Sikkim as a top. And here you can see Manipur is negative. Means the practices, what we are practicing in Sikkim, in Manipur, is not sustainable. It's degrading. But what is practiced in Sikkim is in the positive side. So we should learn something from what we are doing in Sikkim, what the government of Sikkim is doing, and such initiatives should also be taken up by the people and by the government of Manipur, so that the environment can be sustained for our posterity, because we are not living for ourselves today, but we are to live for our future generation. So this is what very short presentation, and okay, sir. Pardon? Yes. But before that, I'll just go the policy. Thank you very much. I'm sorry that video is in my laptop and I haven't brought, thinking that I wouldn't be showing that video today because yesterday also we have taken such a long time. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the organization of this Delhi Paite Indongta, the Environment Friends, and Sir Vivang Sir, Special Vivang Sir, who has coordinated this program, for considering us a resource person and giving us the platform to share a little knowledge that we have, little things that we practice in Sikkim, so that it can be of benefits to the public of Manipur. Thank you very much. And we have brought a gift from Sikkim, but since it's very much limited, so I will be just giving as a token of thanks to the members only, but I cannot be able to give to all of you. I'm sorry, thank you, please pardon me. I request the president of Delhi Paite Indongta, BL Sokte, to receive our calendar and a cap that has been prepared by us on behalf of the organizing committee.
My colleagues in Delhi Paite Indongta, thank you very much. You are so kind, so organized, so thoughtful. I'm sure that when you are back to us, you will bring sufficient for everybody. Thank you.
I request the chairman of the Autonomous District Council, sir, please receive this token of love from the government of Sikkim. So please come, sir. I request B. Mang sir, Joint Secretary, since he is a